listening to The Nasty Table, the premier source for tabletop role-playing actual play. Now come on in, relax, and pull up a seat to The Nasty Table. On the last episode of 12 Gauge,
the second you kind of peek your eye up and look up, they pounce. As if they were reacting and attacking, without a doubt, Black Widow spiders.
I didn't shriek.
Why are we fighting these fucking spiders,
These aren't
bro?
normal spiders.
One stands out front of the hole, entering the vial, and just spins in place.
Either I'm looking at what's up here, or I'm burning the place down.
You guys start making your way through these journals.
Itchy today. Finally, the AI spit out something useful. Wonderful scent. Lang 33 is the name for now. I can't find the vial I brought home.
Are we crushing a bug? Are we
Yeah.
crushing a fucking bug?
We're crushing the shit out of the goddamn bug!
The smell which has permeated your noses many a time before.
Oh my god, a D10. We're live, boys.
I'll run it by the big man. I just gave DJ a program point for remembering the Operation Red Prologue name.
That took guts, right?
It took guts. That's what we need in this operation.
I don't recognize it as a valid program point, but I'm glad that you are feeling creative.
I didn't take it.
Good.
But I have 4, and I have 1 shared with Ant that I'm chomping at the bit to use.
You're stacking that.
So I got this awesome set of dice at the Renaissance Fair from a company called Attic Arcana, and
Oh, you sent a picture.
yeah, they're fucking awesome. They're so nice. They're so beautiful. They're super light. They're made out of jesmonite, and they're really cool. I really like them. What was I gonna say? Could I please have a recap of that last session?
A perfume. But it could have been a dangerous perfume that attracted a specific species of bug, or like a psychological weapon, like a chemical weapon.
Yeah, the way they acted almost seems like it might have had, I don't know if it like pheromone properties, but pheromone kind of implies that there's some sort of like sexual drive caused by the...
Not necessarily.
No, that doesn't... Okay, so maybe I'm misinterpreting the... I guess it's just used in that context.
It typically is.
Yeah, so maybe he made some sort of pheromone that, you know, it drives insect consumption or causes... I mean, it seems like whatever it was had an effect on not only these bugs, but also him. Mm-hmm. Was
yeah,
the effect on him caused by the bugs? I don't know.
Right. Also, I think it's worth pointing out that the recipe for that shit was spit out by like an AI prompt.
It also didn't say what else was in it. He talked about the notes of it. He talked about what it smelled like, but it didn't say what was put in it to get to that smell.
Right.
Might have had... I mean, it was a chemical plant at the end of the day. It might have called for something completely unique that would mix with... something mixed with something else could have... I don't know.
I mean, if he had it at home, he probably made it at home.
Or he brought it.
No,
he
didn't have it at home.
Because he had the vials.
It was being produced in the lab, and then he said in his journal entry that he was going to bring some home because he liked it so much. He was trying to get it mass produced.
And we have some with us currently.
Empty vials that may or may not have contained it. What's it called?
Lang 33.
Lang 33.
Lang 33.
Fucking Aaron Lang doing this, man? Come on, I didn't know Aaron Lang retired from the force to make sense.
So, G-Cell find themselves in a Motel 7, preparing to bed down after their first day of investigation. With leads yet unfollowed and a blood and fingerprint analysis report expected in the morning, it's currently 1:45. The 4 of you have 2 rooms with 2 beds in them each. What do you want to do?
We're just pulling into the motel, I guess, and
I'm imagining we're at the point you guys are kind of just checking out the rooms, you know, pull in.
Right,
I want to sort of expedite certain procedures, like if you guys want to get a car, like rent a car in cash, we'll just say you can do that. Getting a hotel room for the night, you can just do that. I don't want to role play the whole thing unless I want to.
The only thing I guess I'm gonna say is I'm gonna grab the kind of the contents of whatever we had and just bring them into the room and put them in the microwave.
Okay, all right.
I imagine we're bringing our personal belongings in.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would like to, just like I did in the last, kind of flick on the phone, check, do my little...
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And then I'll probably shut it off after that.
Okay, gotcha.
What's the room situation? Gonzo and Gauze are with the bugs in one room.
Do we like?
We have 2 rooms.
Do we know you have your phone, or are you doing that in like private?
I'm expecting him to be doing it kind of privately.
I don't think we
Okay.
know that. Yeah, I don't think we know that.
I was just wondering.
I will say I'm not actively hiding it. It was something that I brought up in the last opera, where I'm still trying to stay at least in contact as much as possible with whoever's back home.
What's on TV?
You go into one of the rooms, and they're kind of conjoined. They got.
I
that,
thought we were in the room. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's 2 rooms. There's like one of those doors that can join the rooms in the
Oh,
room.
okay.
Oh, I swing that shit open.
Yeah,
There ain't no private.
Yeah.
No, what the
Gotcha.
fuck? We're,
All right, does everyone kind of pile into the room setup?
we're banging and ganging.
Close
Yeah.
the doors,
Yeah.
lock the
Yeah.
car, got the car keys.
I hear the TV going. I go into Garf's room.
Now, here's the question. As you guys are kind of getting your belongings into the room, you do recognize certain things in the back seat of your trunk, namely a gun case. What are you doing with that? Are you leaving it in the trunk? It's covered under some old blankets and stuff that you got out of the green box, but
No,
it's still there.
I grab it and put it, like, kind of when I'm bringing all of our belongings inside. I put it in the closet.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you guys pile in. Turn on the boob tube. Adult Swim is on.
Dong.
Anybody wants
Sorry.
a beer?
Good.
When'd you get beer?
I was gonna run out and go get some.
Nah, man, you can save that for yourself.
All right, I'll be right back.
Running out to go get some beer. You pick up anything else?
A Slim Jim.
Slim Jim. All right. While he's gone, what are the 3 of you guys doing?
I'm just watching Adult Swim, trying to relax, trying to get a
I made a
good
cup
start
of
for the day tomorrow.
I made a cup of Motel 7 decaf coffee
Nice.
Oh.
That's sick
in
of me.
the half working coffee machine in the room.
As you're, going through the process, making it in the coffee machine, you look over at the microwave and you kind of just peek in and you can see the little vial inside the Tupperware container and everything looks normal at this
What's the
point.
grit level in the water? Where are we?
We're in Florida.
Tampa.
We're in Tampa.
That's not bad.
All right, yeah, I'll make coffee.
Making
You're
it
back.
decaf.
Has a filter.
Vinny is a water connoisseur.
Motel 7 coffee is just dirt filtered through fucking printer paper with holes in it.
Fucking drinking loam mud.
Gonzo, eventually you come back with your beer and your Slim Jim. Anything that you guys are doing before bed? What's the vibes like? Do you guys have any discussions? Talk to me.
Hey guys, I think we should have somebody watch this for at least a couple hours. Make sure nothing doesn't kind of crawl into the microwave. Microwaves are kind of smell-proof, right?
I'll stay up for a little bit. Keep an eye on it.
I'll stay up with you. I have a couple beers, so.
Is there any bugs in the room?
Roll search.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What am I looking in the fucking... I rolled a 99.
You don't see any bugs.
Which bugs were you looking for?
The bugs are in my
Yeah.
mind.
Insects
Yes,
or
there-
recording devices?
There are bugs in the room.
I find the ones in the
they're
vial.
microwave. Yes.
He's like, yo, did you guys see how many
I
bugs are in the
fucking
microwave?
hate
There's so many fucking bugs in here.
The duct tape. He can sense them through the duct tape. He's like, Jesus Christ, why do we get so
I fucking hate it here.
He's leaving a bad Yelp review. Bugs in the microwave.
It's
Smells good though.
Had something good to do,
it's
just got
just-
absolutely fucking wrecked.
it's just a Google account with Garfield, and it says bugs in room.
Gross with an exclamation point.
Like, yo, it says like,
Hated this room more than Mondays.
it says a month later, sir, we saw you in the lobby with your Tupperware container full of bugs.
Yeah, the owner, the franchisee of the.
Oh my god.
Like it says like business reply.
a
Like,
lawsuit comes in the
official
mail.
business reply.
He gets a lawsuit. He released bugs.
It's like a
in-
CCTV screenshot of you standing there with a Tupperware.
I'm like shaking him, looking at him.
All right. Anything else that you guys are doing? Any conversations that happen?
Nah, I kind of hang around for a few hours.
I just go get some snacks from the vending machine.
Yep. Easy enough.
Nothing interesting on my personal device.
Nothing out of the ordinary other than an expected response that does, eventually
Okay, cool.
come.
How Ooh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh.
I thought that was him. I thought that was him.
No, go ahead.
You spoke from his voice.
How did you do that?
Who's going?
I'll go.
And you
Now I'm fucked.
How close is the microwave to the TV?
Across the room.
Like, can I sit on the bed and see both?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm just watching TV.
Maybe you gotta actually sit on like the cuck chair.
All right, I'll live with that. I'll live with that.
The hotel, there's always a cuck chair.
I'm sitting at the end table and I'm just like glancing back at the microwave occasionally.
Who else is staying up with him?
I am.
Okay. Galleon. And Garfield, Gauze, are you guys doing anything before you lay down?
Yeah, before I go to sleep, I'll say, so what are we doing tomorrow? What's the idea first thing in the morning so we don't have to waste time in the morning?
I mean, we can talk to the landlord, but I mean, I don't know if we want to really get that many more people involved in this.
I think we have
We got her number off the website, so we can definitely call her at a more reasonable hour.
Yeah. We have the blood and teeth samples coming at the PD in the morning. We have
teeth?
blood and what samples? There's blood and something
Fingerprints.
else. Blood and fingerprint samples.
Oh God, I hope it's urine.
Oh, at the PD in the morning. We have the boss's address, and we have Ravina.
We still got to scope out if the chief is or the captain. What's her title?
Captain? Captain Perez sounds right.
Yeah, whatever it is, we need to scope her out and figure out if she's worthy of getting in on this.
If she's friendly to the program, yeah.
Yeah, I know that's kind of a side job.
How recently did this explosion happen from where we are now?
Distance or time?
Time.
Last night.
Yeah, it was very recent.
Can I turn on the news?
Yeah, you turn on the news, local
Is it-
news. There's no coverage of it right now,
Okay.
but you can imagine that if it was
Like, has it been
public,
reported about?
Yeah, it's not on like kind of the stories at the bottom or.
you don't see it on the ticker. You don't see it on breaking news. Do either of you check online news sources?
It happened last night. Can I go
Yeah,
down
when
to
he-
the hotel lobby and look for a paper?
I would say roll luck. And I'm sorry, it wasn't last night. It was 2 days ago.
I'm gonna when he turns on the news and I don't see it on there, I kind of actually just turn on I check my oh fuck.
What is on the news?
Late night reports on skincare routines.
It's yeah, it's the new it's
I'm gonna program
QVC.
point this.
Program point the luck, you can't. So basically,
Really?
so when you fail luck, I allow you to re-roll it for a permanent 1d6 loss of luck. And you can do that as many times as you want until you exhaust
blow
all
it
your luck.
Until you fucking fall down the stairs every time you roll dice.
Yeah.
yeah, don't blow your luck.
So you can
on
go ahead
this.
and roll luck.
I don't know if this is worth your luck.
Well, I mean, I have program points. I'm just kind of holding on to them. Oh my fucking god, bro! I can't find shit today.
What was it?
71.
So would you like to re-roll that for a permanent 1d6 loss?
Nah,
No?
just
Okay.
Fucking newspaper.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they don't have any newspapers out there.
And no internet access.
Yeah, I just fucking. There's no computer. Public
Hey.
computer.
No.
Hey Pierce,
Not in the lobby?
can you check this out on your phone? I saw you using it over there.
Should have stayed in a Motel 8. They have fucking internet cafes.
Oh, it is a
bro.
motel, not a fucking Holiday Inn. That's true.
I'm trying not to use the internet, man. I'm texting. But
Texting
What if you
photos.
connected to the Wi-Fi? I mean, put it on airplane mode, throw it on Wi-Fi, so they can't trace it from here.
If you fucking put it on airplane mode and turn the Wi-Fi on.
no,
what
that's
the
the thing.
can do
That's the
that.
thing.
Are you
But-
serious?
Yeah, you could do that,
You
bro.
can do it on
I'll
airplanes.
right now.
So then, what's the point of airplane mode?
So Wi-Fi, you're hooked
For
up.
the airpl-
Yeah, Wi-Fi, you're hooked up to their IP. When you're on your phone, it's almost like you have your own because you're hooked up through the cell towers.
Cellular signals are
So
what?
then, what's dangerous for planes?
Cellular.
The cellular.
Well, planes have Wi-Fi, but it's supposedly
It's-
cellular signals that'll interfere.
It's
I'm-
your phone.
I
Your
haven't
phone
been-
is trying
I
to
feel
grab
educated.
signal. Your phone is trying
And
to
it
grab
makes the plane too heavy,
No.
Yeah, and all the signals getting in the fucking plane.
and then it starts.
And then the
nosediving.
plane's like,
the plane's like, oh fuck, can't do that.
oh my fucking god, who
Who
doesn't have airplane mode on?
It can cause disturbances on the radio.
Bro, remember
I
like
get
what?
that.
I would have to do a little bit more research on that, but I
love
do
that.
feel comfortable that being on the hotel's Wi-Fi, it could be anybody in that hotel being on the internet as opposed to me using my personal device.
Yeah,
on-
and I think if anybody would know about
But you're still giving a okay.
yeah, I guess if I'm shooting a text,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
The Motel
Yeah.
7
I'm overthinking
the
it.
Motel
Probably worse,
7
actually.
Wi-Fi password was cheese pizza. Anybody else find that weird?
it was Delta Green as the password. I don't know why Avery's name was all over this.
The hotel password was bugs.
Boke 123.
I'll just look it up. Hey, I'll look it up real quick, but I'll sorry if I can rescind what I originally said. If we're allowed to do that, I will say Gladly, I will look it up.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
But,
May I
but
take your hat, sir?
I'm kind of weary about using it, so I'll do it real quick and I'll turn it off.
All right,
Can you
sounds good.
VPN your phone?
Would your characters know that?
I wouldn't.
I don't think.
If
I
you,
would.
if,
I think a certain someone might.
if you want to download a VPN on my phone, I give you full.
Yeah, I'm in the room and I'm just gonna here. Give me this.
You download a VPN for his phone?
Yeah,
NordVPN?
yeah.
This episode's sponsored by NordVPN. Yeah.
And I'm also gonna fucking fuck it. We're gonna
think
get
we're-
double
I'm gonna
sponsored.
tell
I'm
you this.
downloading Metal 2.0 fucking screen recording software.
I'm gonna tell you this. You want to do that accurately? You want to do that to the best of your ability? Roll fucking computer science.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I don't have it. Cool, it's a phone, bro.
I'm telling you.
It's an iPhone.
No, it's not.
a
It's an
computer.
Android.
All right, never mind.
Even
You're right.
worse.
Properly.
I actually take his phone. I realize it's an Android, and I just give it right back to him.
Using the Android's plus 20 to your
Still,
rolls.
I think we've established that he looked it up and
Well, no, we didn't establish anything yet. What are you doing?
I am looking up
airplane mode it.
events.
Search.
I'm searching up Tampa, Florida,
Yeah.
and then I'm hitting the events.
Yeah, like the news section.
Yes.
Yeah. You start scrolling. Nothing. First page. Nothing. Second page. Nothing. Now you're getting, news reports from over a week ago.
Okay.
It's not there.
I'm
No
looking
report.
over his shoulder when I see that.
Yeah. No report.
He's like, no. He's like, no. Look up perfume plant explosion in
I was
Tampa,
getting-
Florida.
I actually was going to say that. Type in explosion. See if anything pops up.
I don't know, man. They might be flagging internet searches and stuff.
I'm curious. I want to know.
You own a phone, and I'm just gonna exit out the.
Yeah.
Pansy.
Have another beer.
He's all drunk. Fucking Google explosion.
Go to images.
Fuck it. I'll get the weather from tomorrow off the TV as well.
Yeah. You
What do we
switch
got?
up. And it's one of those like 24/7 fucking weather channels.
Lo-fi fucking jazz.
Yeah, and the weather pops up clear and sunny,
How's the microwave look?
like a microwave.
Full of bugs.
Can I open it up?
Yeah, you open it up, it looks like nothing's different.
No bugs.
No, they're not making no money moves.
And I check. Is there a counter? There's like a countertop where the microwave is.
yeah.
No bugs. Kind of.
No, not that you see.
Okay.
Did you put them in there because you think microwaves are smell proof?
Not smell proof, but they're smell resistant. You ever smell a bad microwave and then shut the door? Gotcha.
I just feel like.
Have you ever burnt popcorn in a microwave and then your whole fucking house smells like
I
it?
was
Yes,
gonna
but burnt popcorn creates smoke. That's the smoke that you're smelling.
Yeah, but like
because of
you've never had a
microwave vent.
I'm gonna
coworker.
smoke you.
You've never had a coworker make like fish in the break room, and it
Yeah,
just
but it's
ruins-
worse when he opens the door.
What's wrong with the safe?
Safes aren't smell proof. Everybody knows that. I'm just kidding.
I thought the microwaves are not bad.
I would just let you know that nothing coming out of the theoretical Motel 6 is smell proof.
Yeah, well, Indiana Jones got in a microwave to survive that nuke, right?
That was a refrigerator.
Are you fucking kidding?
That was literally a
A fridge
refrigerator.
would have been better, but I was nervous of
He
killing
couldn't have
the
shoved
live bugs.
short round in the
Okay.
fucking microwave.
Yeah, you put short
Short round in the microwave. No.
So,
All right, so we don't find anything on the news. I'm staying up with you. We're watching bugs. We're watching the news.
the
Yeah.
weather looks like it's going to be good tomorrow.
Hour goes by, I imagine.
Yeah.
We're not.
You guys bed down, Gonzo,
Yeah.
Garfield?
Yeah.
Nothing. No.
Law and Order
changes.
SVU's on the TV.
Gotcha.
Throughout my hour, nothing changes.
No, seems like you're monitoring it, maybe intermittently, even walking up close to check on it. Looks like nothing changes.
All right, I'm hitting the hay. Nothing's crazy going on here.
Throwing on an old Universal monster movie, and I'm heading to bed.
Bedding down, I want to ask, before you guys wake up in the morning, anyone setting an alarm or anything like that?
No, I'm letting it go.
There's definitely. Actually, all three of us, I cannot speak for you, are probably all in enough of a routine outside of here to wake up at a certain time. You don't think so?
No, I imagine with
Pilot hours might
yeah,
be pretty...
Yeah, that's true.
I would imagine Pierce is up by 7 or 8 at the latest, sleeping naturally.
Yeah.
I feel like I sleep in.
Sleeping.
Yeah, I probably wake up like 8.
All right. So,
Call it sleeping in, but
sleep does take you guys. Eventually you wake up. Pierce wakes up first with the sunlight kind of cutting through the blinds there, shining into the room there. Pierce, you wake up, say maybe like 7:45. And then as time kind of passes by, maybe you get up, get out of bed, get changed, stretch a little bit.
Drag a comb across my head.
Yep, drag a comb across your head, and the rest of you guys wake up as well.
What time is it?
Say 8:30?
Is there a free hotel breakfast?
No.
Motherfucker.
This is a motel.
This is a motel.
The best free breakfast you could possibly get would be if like someone was barbecuing out in the parking lot.
Is there a pool at
On
this
their
motel?
propane stove.
There's no pool.
They didn't actually
it's in
stay
the
in the
shore, man.
motel room.
Oh,
They
it
slept
is
in their
Tampa,
car.
I've stayed at motels that have pools.
I have also.
Outdoor ones.
Yes, they exist. It's not pool season yet, though. It's early May.
In Florida it is.
True. I give a mean stretch and then I check the microwave. Anything change?
Yes, something has changed. You look into the microwave to see the Tupperware container closed, the vial inside completely empty.
We put that in duct tape.
You wrapped it in duct tape. Correct.
Hey guys, what the fuck is this? Come take a look.
Checking a little bit closer, you see torn into the duct tape a small hole, and you kind of look closer and you look at the Tupperware, bottom left corner of the Tupperware, a small hole.
They chewed through the Tupperware. It's what it looks like.
Your assumptions are your assumptions.
How'd they get out of the microwave?
Well, what's the hole look like? Does it look like it's burned? I mean,
No, it looks like just a kind of torn, almost ripped, maybe teared, cut.
guys, what the fuck is this?
Go and take a look. Do I see?
Yeah,
The same thing?
You see what I've explained.
And I just want to look. There's no bugs in the microwave at all, like on
No.
the roof, anything like that.
No, and you inspect the microwave, you look on top, you don't see them, you look, open up, take the plate out, look under there, even maybe peeling back a little bit of the casing on the edges and looking in. No, you don't
What
see
about
any.
the dead bits?
The dead ants are still in there.
Okay.
I take my shirt off.
Okay.
What?
Is there anything on me?
What
Hey,
what
guys,
what
check
you-
me, check me,
What
check
are you
me.
doing?
Hey, yo, I don't fuck with these bugs.
What is going on?
All right,
with him?
come here. I give.
You checking for ticks?
Yeah, I'm gonna check them for ticks.
Nothing.
Let me see your armpits.
Roll up my pant legs and nothing.
I said your armpits.
All right.
I didn't know G-Cell was grooming.
It's been Z-Cell the whole time, homie.
Yeah, we're fucking picking
Alright.
bugs off each other and smelling shit, bro. We really are
Combing through
Z-Cell.
his hair, eating the bits.
We're just a fucking group of monkeys
I throw my shirt
picking
back on.
fucking bugs off each other.
Check. Start looking at the over the countertop.
Looking over the countertop, you don't notice any.
I ripped the. Is the microwave like in like one of those weird cubicle things?
Yeah.
I'll
like one of
take it
those-
out of there.
Take the
Unplug it.
microwave out, unplug it, put it on the counter there.
Nothing in the
No,
cupboard.
if you look around in the cupboard, you don't see anything. You don't see any holes. You don't see any kind of bits that have been shaved away or anything like that.
Guys, I think we need to find these fuckers. This could turn out bad, and I mean, what kind of bugs rip through fucking plastic like that? I mean, none that I've ever heard of.
So they didn't get out of the microwave?
They got.
Ooh.
When I open the microwave, is there like the holes? There's the holes inside of the metal.
Oh, there's
you know what I'm
plenty of holes in there, yeah, that lead into the inside casing.
like the exhaust, right?
Yeah.
talking- Let's go start a fire.
We're not burning down this Motel 6. Right
No,
now.
we're burning the microwave though.
What?
Look, I don't want to let this thing, whatever we let loose here, whatever we took with us, we need to ensure that we tie up any loose ends.
Seems like they're really attracted to that stuff, though. I have to imagine without that stuff, there's not
I
really
mean,
much to
if they left it, we had all the vials in one place. None of the vials moved, did they?
Did any of the vials move?
Looked like none of the vials moved from.
No.
They're
It looks like
chewed
they
out
didn't
of it.
move they just chewed out and left, right?
Yeah, seems to be.
So I mean,
There's like a march of ants leading back
Yeah.
to
Yeah, to the house.
The house.
we can't let this thing loose.
Let me check outside. Maybe.
You're gonna look for ants outside after what? How many
I mean,
hours?
they're pretty.
6 hours.
They're pretty identifiable ants.
All right, go look.
I just crack open the motel door and
Look outside in the park.
the side. I'm not like examining the whole lot. I'm just kind of looking at the sidewalk and
Roll
seeing
search.
Cool.
Another
They
fine
can't move.
episode.
They can't move that fast. They're
Another
ants.
fine episode of playing bugs.
Playing
Oh
bugs again,
boy.
baby.
KP would be so proud of us.
KP's gonna love these episodes.
Got 25 on a 60.
25 on a 60. So the way that this door is set up is basically it opens up onto the main street that you pulled up on. You can see the sidewalk across. Something catches your eye glimmering in the sun, moving slowly. Several different glimmers. And if you take a second to look, squint your eyes and look, you can see exactly what you jokingly described, a line of ants on the opposite side of the street marching in the direction that you came from.
God damn it.
Hey, Gonzo, come here.
What?
And I point across the street, and I go, do you see that?
They're very, very faint, and you have the feeling that
They catch my eye.
if they weren't tinted yellow, they would not be catching the sun like they
I throw
are
my
right now.
shoes on and I just start running towards them.
Okay, full sprint across the street. There is a little
I don't
bit
get hit by a car.
Did you shut the microwave door?
I haven't established it yet.
I'm shutting the microwave door.
Shutting the microwave door. You're making your way across the street. There is traffic kind of going. It's intermittent. It's not like bumper to bumper. It's not like a car like all the time or anything like that. But like one car whizzes by and you got to kind of like back up and then take
I can
another step
see-
across.
yeah,
the
but I
street,
have my eye on
keeping
them,
your
like,
eye
the whole
on
time.
on the marching order there, and eventually you get across the street and you can see them. All the ants that you had in that Tupperware container, maybe about like 70 or so, just marching distinctly and in line and in sync. And they're catching the sun, like I mentioned, and it's really the only reason that you saw them at all. Thorax is bulbous and yellow.
What the fuck? And I look back. Is anybody following me?
I probably would have followed him if I saw him put on his shoes and run out the door. I would have.
Yeah, I'll probably follow after I
Yeah,
shut the
much
microwave door.
much the same. You might have to let like a car or two pass before you're able to safely cross the street. And they're moving, they're walking, and you got to kind of maybe take a step every like 30 or so seconds to keep pace with them.
What the fuck, guys? I mean, do we fucking follow? I mean, I look around. The car, traffic's just passing by. People are looking at us. I
Well,
imagine.
it looks like they're going back the way we came. It looks like whatever they're going, it looks like they're headed back toward his house.
Should we get a vial and get them back in? Will they come back into the vial?
Look, it
I mean,
doesn't-
there's an abundance of ants at that house that we're going to have to find a solution to. We should just squish these and cut our losses.
But we're gonna squish them and they're glowing yellow, right?
yeah.
Yep.
All that shit's gonna
Yeah,
come
exactly.
out.
I'll go
We're
get-
gonna
I'll go
leave
get-
this
I'll go
shit.
get
We're gonna
some-
leave that.
I'll get some
stuff.
cups of water. We'll wash them away or something. There's got to be a storm drain somewhere near here. We
I
can
mean,
just kind of.
perfume is typically concentrated. I mean, I'd be nervous to do that.
We're outside. I
Are
mean,
you
how
fine with
much-
polluting our waterways like that?
I mean, you think this little bit in these bugs is enough to pollute the water?
Vinny, I mean,
water
There wasn't any in those vials. They
Another
were empty.
step
They were
to
both-
have to catch up
Yeah,
with them.
water would. I mean, any amount of water would dilute this little bit. I would think.
But it would go down in the storm drain, and we don't know.
Where there's more
we
water.
don't know what the stuff is. This stuff.
We're dealing with something we don't really understand. We should contain it. That's part
But
of our
it
job.
doesn't seem like if they. Yeah, I guess I see your point.
Is the traffic light stopped, or kind of did opposing traffic?
There's no traffic light.
I kind of look at the street. Did any of them get hit by a car?
Did any of the ants?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like get in the street to check.
Yeah, I do it.
Yeah.
I start stopping traffic. Like I start waving it down, like hands out, like looking at
Oh
traffic.
my fucking god.
Hands out looking at traffic. You're getting beeped at. You're getting honked at.
I don't give a fuck. What do I find?
Roll search. Whatever you roll, add 20 to it.
Bad search? It's a bad search?
Yeah,
bad
you're
search.
fucking in the middle of
fucking
traffic.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about traffic.
Another car honk. A window comes down.
20 points says
Get the
you do.
fuck out of the way!
Hey, asshole! What are you doing?
Move your ass!
What the fuck are you doing?
Move, you fucking 13 on a 40
Come
plus
on!
20, 33 on a 40.
Critical success. You feel confident that no ants got squished.
Okay.
What are you
I
looking
run
for
back.
bugs in the street?
Yeah, I run back.
Yeah, you get the fucking finger out the window at you as you
fuck
run.
you,
Hey,
asshole.
Fuck you, asshole!
he drives off.
Keep it fucking moving.
We're in Tampa. We're not in fucking New
Fuck
York.
you, Mama Webble.
Come on. Hang on. Someone get a Tampa. I don't know what a Tampa accent is.
Another
We're not
couple.
New York.
Another couple steps that the ants have traversed so far.
Guys, what the fuck do we do?
The Tupperware is full of dead ones. Let's go get the Tupperware and we'll let them walk right in.
All right, yeah, I'll grab some stuff. Yeah.
Get the Tupperware. Well, there's a hole in it, right?
There's a hole in the Tupperware, yeah.
They can chew through this stuff.
They chew through the duct tape. They chew through...
Oh, grab one of your beer bottles. It's glass.
Yeah. I drank Corona last night.
They caps.
Established.
Oh, yeah.
All right, yeah, I mean, you run back across the street, get a beer bottle.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't. I think Gauls was doing that.
Yeah, I was going to grab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll
yeah.
grab the Tupperware. I'll grab that everything.
Okay.
All the Tupperware bullshit, the vials, 2 glass beer bottles, and 2 caps. So I can find them in the trash.
I wonder if
Yeah, you can
anybody's
find
watching this go down. 4 men emerging from Motel 7.
We're just like huddled around
get a
like these
beer
ants
bottle.
walking across the
I
street.
can say with 1,000% certainty, weirder shit happens at a motel like that on a daily basis.
From where we
On
I
a
was gonna
daily
say,
basis. This
yeah.
is a normal day in Tampa, Florida.
Or
in
in a
this motel.
Tampa, Florida motel. It's
4
normal
crackhead
behavior.
entomologists.
Yeah.
So you pull up with the supplies in tow. And at
Alright.
this point now you're like about half a block past from where you originally encountered these ants at.
I grabbed.
They move that fast. Are they like?
You got to take maybe about a step every 30 seconds. You have a feeling that if they've been keeping this pace this entire time, they only recently left the room.
Johnny has never seen ants move this fast before in his life. I imagine. Correct.
No, they're moving.
They're booking
ants
it.
Are,
How
ants,
much
ants are
time has
fast.
Johnny spent with the ants?
At this point, Johnny spent like
It's kind of hard to see ants from up in the plane.
Johnny spent a lot. Johnny spent a lot of time with ants at this point.
We're all
I mean,
ants from up there.
Yeah, are you talking about the people you see from up in the plane?
How many blocks are we from the apartment?
It's a long way. It's a long way.
Long time.
Yeah, maybe like a 20-minute drive.
Oh damn.
Wow.
I'll grab one of the vials out.
Okay.
The one probably without the duct tape on it,
Okay.
and put it towards the front of the line, like on the ground, like holding it. See if they move towards it all.
They take the bait and they start making their way in, and the same thing that I kind of described the first time that you played with these vials, one of them starts walking in. Only one of them goes in at first, starts spinning in a corkscrew pattern up and down all the way up to the bottom of the vial, starts making its way back. As it's doing that, the rest of the ants here, and at this point you can see they kind of like crowd around in like a semicircle around it and all start spinning in place. A very, very discomforting performance, and you recognize it as a performance, and it kind of sends a chill up your spine. Roll sanity.
Why are ants so?
43 on a 63.
Ain't nothing to you, man.
Just bugs.
It's just bugs being bugs, baby.
Should fucking Bug's life out here, man.
I guess once the one goes in, I'll try to like put it next to the other one, see if they go in, see if I can try to like collect them, scoop them up, kind of.
Slowly, they kind of each make their way in. It takes you a while to get them all back in. They were filled up to the brim last time, so maybe even for that last one, you gotta kind of maybe a rock or something to try and like scoop it in. But eventually, you get all the ants back in the vial,
All right. Is the vial?
and they're not actively trying to leave the vial.
Can I fit the vial in the beer bottle?
Roll luck.
I was gonna say, or you can just tape the bottle cap to the top of the.
007. That's 7, right?
Correct.
7.
7 on A50.
Yeah, it fits right in.
And
like
then-
maybe you gotta kind of like push a little bit, and
I
then
stop him before he does it and put a little bit of duct tape on there. Will it stop it?
a little bit of duct tape on what?
The top of the vial.
You can put duct tape on the top of the vial.
Okay, and it'll still fit into the
Yes.
bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was my only thing.
Okay.
All right. So after he does that, I push it in to the bottle, and it's just like sitting in the bottom, right?
Yeah, you kind of, and you got to push a little bit where the plastic kind of, the plastic of the vial.
Oh, it's a plastic vial?
Yeah, it's a plastic.
Oh,
vial.
okay.
You kind of press it in and it goes in.
And then I will grab one of the caps and try to press it on to the beer bottle.
Press it on and folding the edges over as best as you can. I mean,
I grabbed some duct tape and duct tape that also.
Here, I hold
can.
I hold them up for a second. Vinny, you have any like pliers or like anything like that in your lockpick set that you bought?
Would I?
Yeah, you would probably have like a pair of needle nose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here you go.
I grab them and like
Yeah,
really clamp down that bottle.
Clamp down the bottle cap. Yep, easy enough to do it.
And
then-
yeah, after the duct tape, it goes on. I say,
Yeah, you throw on like another
Yeah, I hand him the
wrapping of
bottle
duct tape on it.
I see him with the tape and I hand it to him after I get it clamped down.
as weird as this sounds, guys, I think we should take this maybe not a block away from the place, but close enough to the place and see how they start reacting to the restaurant. Vinny, I know you don't look like you're happy with us playing bugs, but Just want to throw that out there. We can do something else, but I think we need to figure out what the fuck is going on with these things, because this could get out of hand.
I mean, I think we know they're just gonna do the same.
They're gonna do the same thing, but can we track them to a source? Can we use these
probably
guys
the wall.
as bait?
Probably the wall in the bathroom. Where the rest of them were going.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's in the restaurant. Do we just want to burn the whole building? Hey, my thought is burn the whole place down. Get rid of the thing. Nobody should be in there, and if they are, it's not our job to make sure they're
have a
safe.
background for like arson.
No.
It's like every other sentence. Burn this place down.
We are burning
to the
a bitch.
ground.
I think we have a lot to do today.
Burn it down.
I don't think burning down the apartment building with people inside is the first thing we should do.
I mean, we can check, but I don't want to. If we're gonna call this lady, we can call her. But do we need to call her? We can make sure that this looks like it wasn't arson. You know what I mean? I mean, we haven't seen anything on the news. I don't know if this is being covered up by the program.
I think we should probably talk to her first just to get her take on what the restaurant closed down for, and maybe if she observed any strange activity before we jump to conclusions.
Do we want this traced back to us, though? Because if we talk to her and we do have to end up burning this place down, I mean, that we had a conversation with her that ties us back to it.
And I could be convinced.
But I don't think that's anything for today. I think we have a lot of ground to cover today. We had to go multiple apartments.
So where are we going?
Go to the PD. I think we should split up. I think we should rent a car. 2 of us go to the PD and get the analysis. 2 of us maybe make contact with Samantha.
Who's Samantha again?
His boss.
Garf, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that. Fuck. Yeah, we're in private company. Marcel's right. We have a lot to do today, and there's no reason to jump to conclusions.
Thought you
We
might
need
have
more
a trick up your
information.
sleeve on how to burn
Look,
this place
I'm gonna
without a
hang out.
trace.
I'm
with
not
these
trying to burn
bugs.
anything down.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna hang out
Those
with
types
these
of
bugs.
jobs. Those types of jobs always come back.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm gonna hang out with these bugs. Y'all can drop me off like a block from. Well, a block from the restaurant.
Unbelievable.
I love
Gauze.
these bugs,
Yo.
yo.
Dude, if
Let's take
this
the car
was-
and go to the PD.
All of us?
No,
You
drop
and
me
me.
off.
Are you So we'll have 2 people in 1.
Well, he's got a pistol. You got a pistol.
I have a gun.
Oh. So I can go with anybody in theory.
I think the PD we can send 1 person. And then meet up after.
I made the
I
best.
think Gons should go to the PD. I think you spoke the best with the captain, and
I mean, I'm cool with that, but I'd like somebody
fucking obsessed with the bugs.
I do like talking to these bugs. I mean, somebody should watch these and see how they react. I'd like to use them as bait to see where whatever this source is coming from is
if
going.
you have a plan in your mind, I think you should follow it. But I do think someone should go to the PD now. They said it would be there in the morning. I think the sooner we have access to that material, the better.
I'll go to the PD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
bugs
Works.
don't have operating hours. You can kind of do that anytime.
Somebody should watch these though and make sure they don't escape again, because that could create a mess. We need to make sure that these guys aren't getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll give me the bottle. I'll watch them.
All right.
Just take them away from him. Jesus.
Garf,
Please write in your inventory sheet a Corona bottle full of bugs.
Gotcha.
In a Corona bottle in a vial with bugs. It's a ship in a bottle. All right, drop me off at the PD. Is anybody coming with me?
Yeah, I'll come with you.
What was her name again?
Officer Perez.
Christina Perez.
So you guys take the time to kind of check out, right? You don't have to actually do any kind of checkout procedures, but at least take all your belongings out of the rooms, load up the Kona.
Leave the key or leave the card on the on the banister. And
Gotcha.
just piece the fuck out.
Easy enough. Make your way back into the Kona, and where are you guys heading, and who is driving? And what are you wearing?
I'm driving. I'm wearing my. I'm wearing like brown slacks. You know, like those khaki slacks. And a white button-up shirt, brown belt,
I threw my FBI garb back on from the
Okay.
day before.
and I have the top button unbuttoned, just the dress shirt.
And Garfield, are you guys in like suit as well?
Same as yesterday. Yep.
Same as yesterday? What about
Yeah,
you?
I didn't really like establish if I really brought anything, so.
Well, you got that pinstripe suit out of the green box.
Right.
But are you wearing a suit?
No.
No?
We're not going anywhere formal.
What are you wearing?
I switched back into whatever I had on
Just like
before the
street clothes?
suit, yeah.
Okay, alright, easy enough.
All right, who looks the most normal right here with me to go into this place?
Probably it would be a tie between Gauze and Galleon.
I'll drive. I don't mind.
Galleon, I'll drive. Galleon, come with me. We're gonna go talk to Perez.
Okay.
Okay, so making your way to the PD. The traffic in there seems about the same as when you first went there. Find a parking spot, and then what?
I toss the keys to the guys and say, I don't know if you guys want to go anywhere, but pick us up in about a half hour after we talk to these guys.
Yeah, I think we're gonna rent a car and come back and either drop it off
Yeah, that
if
works.
you're not out, or
Cool.
if it is, we'll leave the keys in the gas cap.
That works.
All right. You got the cash?
Yeah, it was $500 each.
They'll probably.
Yeah, we gave everybody $100, I believe. Out
No,
of the
we
400.
gave everyone 500, and I think so far we've spent about.
You spent money.
I bought the record,
So you lost 20, we'll say 50.
No,
I'm not gonna split hairs. You have enough money to cover a rent a car.
Okay.
When money starts to become a problem, I'll make that clear.
All right, cool. All right, I just
All
want
right.
to make sure you had the cash. All right, let's head in.
All right. So walking into the PD, the two of you make your way in, and what are the other two doing? Are you guys immediately leaving?
I'm going to rent a car.
Okay. All right. For the sake of brevity, what kind of car are you looking for?
Let's get a mid-size SUV. Probably.
Okay. Easy enough.
American made.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Looking for a Toyota
Yeah, no,
4Runner.
he's right, he's
RAV
right.
4.
RAV4.
Toyota RAV4.
All right. They can get you RAV4.
It's a Corolla Cross.
Hybrid.
I was gonna try to stick you with another Hyundai Kona.
Oh no.
same,
Korean.
same color.
But yeah, for the sake of brevity, it's easy enough to rent a car. So basically, they're like, yeah, we'll get you set up in this RAV4. Get the keys ready for you. Just got to sign a little bit of paperwork.
Yeah, I'm Special Agent Kevin Knowles. I flashed my badge to him. I got stuck in fucking character there. That was awesome. We're gonna need this kept off records. This is official FBI business. If you haven't had any contact with us before, I just say you comply, and we're FBI here.
Roll persuade.
Who's at the counter? How young is this guy at the counter?
He's like middle aged. He's like 30,
middle-aged guy,
30,
older gentleman.
36, 37.
Where's my thing?
Does his nameplate have like a title on it?
35 on a 50.
Senior manager.
Never mind.
35 on a 50.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say that we've ever dealt with FBI before, but are you still paying as typical?
Of course. We just need the paperwork off record. We can't have any of our names on this. Fill out whatever you have to make it look how you have to, but we can't have any of us attached to it.
Okay. All right. Sure. He you see him grab the paper and kind of look at it and look back at you and then put
I
the
reach
paper down.
out. I shake his hand. You're a good American, sir.
He puts his hand out and you can feel him shaking a little bit and he shakes it. Yes. All right. How many days?
3 days.
3 days. Okay. All right.
We'll let you
Here you
know.
go.
Thank you.
Dude, I was hoping after that roll you were gonna be like, yes! Waited my whole life for this shit! Yes! Look at you, you're a badass motherfucker, that's right!
He critically failed a bureaucracy check. Oh my god. He got a 99.
Bro was like, fuck paperwork, I hate this shit.
I love it. Man, fuck this.
I was hoping
quitting
he
this
looked-
anyway.
He looked around. No, he looked around. He goes, I don't even have a pen. I wasn't even going to do the paperwork.
But yeah, easy enough to kind of circumvent the typical paperwork and get yourself to RAV4 for 3 days.
Hell yeah!
We're burning the RAV4 to the fucking ground
Vinny,
too.
don't do paperwork.
You know what? I'll even say this too. Here's a special treatment I'm going to give you. If in the future you need to get a rental car, I will allow you to circumvent the typical paperwork process if you are the one doing it and you have some sort of formal cover.
New fucking skill learned.
Write that down. Write that down
Yeah,
on your fucking
I
paper.
would definitely write that down. So
Paperwork avoidance
walking into the
ability.
PD, the two of you make your way in. You see a guy behind the front desk. That conference room in the back, the doors closed where you were kind of operating out of.
I kind of glance over. What was her title again?
Just Captain Perez.
Captain Perez. And then walk up to the attendant. I'm here to see Captain Perez. I'm with the. I'm here for the investigation.
Sure, is she expecting you?
Guy or girl?
Guy.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll give her a call. Boop, 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 boop.
I wrote in my notes. Paperwork circumnavigation learned at Expedia being a fucking boss.
The officer picks up the phone, dials an extension. Captain Perez, there is a
Special agent.
special agent,
No name.
no name, here to see you. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Click. She'll be right out.
Thank you.
A few moments pass before Captain Perez, looking slightly confused,
I
comes out
walk
from-
back and I go, do you remember my name?
Hugo Clayton.
Thank you.
walking out, and she looks over at you, recognizes you, looks over at you, kind of like looks at you for a second, and then cuts back over. Hello, Special Agent Clayton. Do you need help?
Yes, ma'am. The reports, are they in yet?
Yes, yeah, they're right on the conference room table set up for you.
I appreciate that. Just for your own reference, we've been asked to try and keep as discreet as possible, so if you start to just hear agent, just know it's us.
Excuse me?
We've been asked to keep a little bit of discreetness with this case. If you hear agent, just know it's us.
You're just repeating what you already said. What do you mean discreetness?
I mean, have you seen anything in the papers?
No, we've done that on purpose. We're not talking to reporters.
Right, who asked you to do that?
No one asked. That's my decision.
Oh, understood.
Because you're doing a special investigation.
Right, right. So you understand the kind of the nature of
I don't
what's
understand what that has to do with your names.
Captain Perez. You
Yes.
understand where I'm getting at with this, don't you?
I do not.
Maybe we should keep it that way then. And I start to walk off.
She's just like looking at you, and you kind of like walk past her, and she just kind of like looks down at the ground and just walks away.
I'm not even in this room, but the air's so thick. Oh my god.
Where are you heading?
Towards the evidence.
Towards the evidence, back into that conference room that you kind of had all that stuff set up, where the evidence and the reports were. You see sitting on the table a manila folder.
I'm following behind for what it's worth.
Who did the check of the? Who did the bug check last time? Was that
Pierce.
Pierce?
Yeah, Agent Galleon.
Hey, Pierce. You mind checking this one more time? I imagine they couldn't have changed anything, but you would probably know all the spots. It shouldn't take you as long as time.
Yeah, I would just also really like to look at the reports.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
If you could just
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
off
yeah.
while
I
I give
gotcha.
this. If you want to help me, by all
Yeah,
means.
yeah, absolutely.
You-
Let me
All
know
right,
where
I'll
to
point
go.
out a couple areas to him that I checked before, and I'll check the other half.
Okay, yeah, and it takes you guys maybe about 10 minutes to feel like you search this place top to bottom. No bugs.
I imagine with him already going through it takes
We,
way less time.
No bugs
we shut-
and no bugs.
We shut the door to the conference room, I assume.
Yeah, absolutely. And shut the shades. There's
Yep.
shades on the window.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Shut the shades. Okay.
Start to look through the paperwork. What do we kind of start to see?
It's extensive. It's a manila folder. The front of it says agent case number 54742, dated for May 10th, 2019. And why don't I just fucking hand you the whole report?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You can hand it to him.
Both of you guys roll. Whoever rolls lower is getting handed
No,
it.
I give it to him. I respect him.
The dice will decide.
The dice will decide.
The fucking... God damn it, bro.
52.
82. The dice have chosen.
I almost handed you.
Do you guys want to get anything done while I'm starting to read through this? I'm going to read through it and then I'll
Actually, this is a great chance to... You want to dual mic this shit? Can I just hop over in that seat?
Yeah,
and we'll read through-
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I'll just hop over there.
Go for it.
Are we going to dual mic this?
It's a mug moment if I've ever seen
It
it.
is a mug moment.
Cup from your mug root beer.
Hang on. Oh, I'll get you nice and cozy.
I love it. I love it. The first dual mic moment.
Do y'all want to do this while we're reading this?
The
Or
dual
do you
mic.
wanna
Yeah, do
read
your
this
thing
out?
while we read through.
The dual mic moment is sponsored by Mug. This is a mug moment.
So after you guys pick up your RAV4, where are you guys heading?
Back to the PD.
Back to the
I'll
PD.
hop in the driver's seat unless Vinny has any objections to it verbally, but I'm hopping in the driver's seat. Oh, I guess he has the keys, right? He was the main man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just drive. I have the driving skill.
Okay. Hopping in, driving, making your way there. It takes you a decent amount of time before you're able to get to the PD. And once you do get there, you see the cone is still parked there, and you find a parking spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Finding a parking spot, parking, and then doing what?
I didn't think they'd still be in there. Should we just...
I think we just wait.
I kind of want to go in and read the report. That's kind of my wheelhouse.
All right. I'll come in with you.
All right, yeah.
I didn't know how long they were going to be.
Yeah, let's just go in.
Put a visual reminder, Vinny is wearing street clothes. T-shirt and jeans.
Yeah, I was just... That's why I was like just trying to stay in the car. I didn't think I was going to the police station today.
Yeah, if you just want to wait in the car,
Yeah, I'll
watch the
just-
cars,
I'll just
yeah,
wait in the car.
that's fine. Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay. Gauze, you make your way in. You see the receptionist behind the desk. He doesn't look up immediately as you step in.
He doesn't look up. I'm just going to keep walking then towards... Actually, I'll walk to the receptionist because I don't know where I'm going.
And he kind of looks up. Can I help you?
Hey, did 2 agents come through here?
Yes, 2 FBI special agents did.
All right. I flashed my badge and...
Yeah, I think
Which way do they go?
they're set up in a conference room in the back there.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
I'll head on over.
What day is it again?
Saturday now, the 11th.
What time?
At this point, we're looking at about maybe pushing 10 o'clock, I'd say.
Yeah, I'll just walk up to the conference room then.
Okay, walk up to the conference room. Galleon and Gonzo, you guys hear the door open. Look up to see Agent Gauze walk in.
Hey, Gauze, come take a look at this. I figure if anybody's seen something like this, you probably have, and I fucking just throw in the paperwork.
I'm not triple micing over there. We're not.
No. We're gonna give it to you.
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah.
you would.
Your character would know something.
Yeah,
about
you would have
Okay.
a better understanding of what we're reading than.
and hopefully a roll would, even if he doesn't know, a roll would allow this.
For the listening audience, can you basically explain like what I actually
Yeah,
handed you guys?
I think I gave it a pretty good once over. So these are legitimate documents showing controls versus test samples of DNA and fingerprints and blood type and the names listed versus
I think I saw mitosis in there or meiosis.
I gave you technical documentation
Dude, it's
because I
fucking
wanted you
dog
guys.
shit.
I wanted you guys to like look at it and be like, "What the fuck does this mean?"
That's literally what we were doing. I
say-
basically understood the drug panel, and that was the extent of what I got.
I was gonna go walk out and talk to Christina Perez and say, "Hey, Christina, who's your best guy on DNA?" After I just shut her the fuck down.
And thus concludes the first dual mic moment.
It didn't last very long. There was
This is awful. I love this so much.
it was brutal. I was looking at it. I mean, maybe if I had a highlighter, I could note what's different, but I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Well, you can compare it against the control in the one
That's the
where
only
they
thing you
tested
can
DNA
do.
samples. Like, it's a safe assumption that, at least from what I read,
I
that it
imagine
was
you're
lining
not going to
up,
answer this, but
Why
no-
ask it?
yeah, we would never know what the control is in this case, right?
That's just normal.
No,
the-
you have to create a control.
yeah,
Whenever you're
it's-
doing experimentation, right? So when you're doing your experimentation, you would take a test sample from somewhere or something and then relate it to what you're finding.
Roll
on
forensics.
site. 0. So I can only crit fail, or do you want me to?
You can't roll.
Okay. But speaking out loud, that would be the only.
I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll. Go ahead and roll, because you can roll a 0 with my house rule. Ask Mike Finn about it.
Is that a Mike Finn reference?
59. I guess I could always roll to fail anyway.
Sure.
And
yeah.
then
No, you have no fucking idea.
yeah.
Who
But
has the Finn mic?
Alex. I just said Alex Ant. Justin has Alex.
Hi, Michael.
I kind of take a peek out the curtain. Is what's going on out in the hallway?
General milling about as Gauze is ruminating over the report.
No changes in the conference room. I don't find anything different.
No.
What do we do with the other evidence from yesterday?
It's still there. The packaged and plastic wrapped different chunks of bomb fragments and the reports from the various officers.
All in a box.
Yes. 2 boxes.
Make sure that those are packed up, and I say, let's take this with us, guys. We don't want to leave anything behind. We'll just say it's for federal investigation.
Yeah, good idea. None of this is staying here. We're keeping all this.
Yeah, agreed.
All right.
What are you trying to interpret? Walk me through your thought process, because I have no idea what that stuff is, and I'd really like to know. Also, put a check mark next to forensics, buddy. You
I
rolled
did.
it.
I did. I also forget all the time to do that.
He's gonna be a 99 in forensics.
Little did you
Keep
know.
failing it.
I've rolled 33 fails, and every single time I've gotten 4s on my rolls to get my forensic to 99.
Max is 80.
Plus 20.
Sebastian Clark was... Who is that? That's
He was the security
guard?
Yes.
guard.
Okay. So I'm guessing sample 2 is Thomas.
Yeah, that was my assumption. I didn't really see. My question is, so I guess they were blood samples and they were differentiating when they were going through that.
Their DNA is identical.
What?
The DNA samples?
What was that?
All the ranges are identical. I don't know.
What? Yeah, but what are they testing for?
It doesn't matter. They're all
No, it's DNA.
between the 2 samples are
So
identical.
are they twins? I mean, what?
So
what
I mean,
does
is
that
it?
mean?
I guess.
I don't know.
I guess the question. Well, no.
Well,
if they were testing loose blood samples
I
and
kn-
they were confirmed that
do I
one
know?
was Sebastian.
Do you know?
Are they twins?
Anything about this kind of like? Do I, from my college
Roll
education?
Science, biology.
Thank you. 8 years in college, man. Come on.
And residency.
17 on a 62.
17 on a 62. Yes, you can come away with a couple of extrapolations from that information. First of all, that section with reference to DNA seems to be Sebastian Clark. So when it's making references to DNA, it seems like that they're comparing blood DNA samples collected from there, believed to have been from Sebastian Clark, to DNA that was on record.
Ooh.
And it seems like it's a match to confirm that Sebastian Clark was at the scene. Additionally, the section where it details sample 1 and sample 2 with a bunch of different information and the ranges and all that stuff, that's not DNA. That's just a general blood test to test for different kind of ailments that could be extrapolated based off of the blood contents. Neither of them have any kind of medical outlying conditions that can be extrapolated from that information.
And those are 2 different samples.
2 different samples.
Okay. So
Sample
that's,
one,
those are the 2 pages with like glucose and everything like that.
Sample 1 and sample 2. Sample 1 seems to be Thomas. Sample 2 seems to be Sebastian. As far as that goes, that's the information on the DNA page, as well as the other one. The one thing that would additionally stick out to you is just the samples with the blood testing in order to get the typing.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like that they got the typing on the bloods.
That's all that is?
Seems to be.
Is just testing blood type.
We also got fingerprints, right? I saw that.
That's additionally, well, his biology role isn't going to give him information on the fingerprint analysis.
So DNA seems to be Sebastian Clark comparing DNA to blood that was on file. Sample 1 and 2 is general blood tests, no outline of medical issues. And samples of blood testing, it's just testing blood type. And I don't think I have forensics. No, I wouldn't know anything about the
fingerprint.
No, I wouldn't know anything about that. Yeah, I don't know. So, all this really gave us was Sebastian Clark's DNA was on file.
Right, which it looks like it probably was just due to a background check that he got when he got the security guard position, right?
I mean, it's not a federal location, or it's not like a government location. It's just a
No, but it seems
security
like
job.
whoever his employer was
Yeah, I mean,
they did a
that
background check on him requiring some sort of DNA sample to
They
verify.
gave the records willingly. we
Maybe,
can
yeah.
assume for.
Well, it was in the database.
Which would additionally be confirmed by the fact that on that DNA analysis page at the very bottom it mentions a background check and a cheek swab.
Oh,
If you want to double check that, it says it right at the bottom there.
okay.
What? Just checking. So we're all in the. No, Vinny's out in the car,
Correct.
and then us three are in the conference room.
Yes.
I look over at Pearson. I say, so our last conversation with Captain, you get anything like you think she's worthy? I mean, I kind of teed it up for her right there on that last one.
I think she's by the book. I think, and this is just me being honest with you, I think maybe we shouldn't be so forthright with the fact that we're operating with discretion. I think moving forward, that's either assumed, or if we're asked things, we can choose to not tell them. But I don't think it's a leveraging tactic to let her know that we're acting with discretion.
I mean, she should be aware that we may not always give her all the information.
I
that
think
we
as a
want to.
police captain, she understands that when the FBI is involved, which we're operating under the guise of, that there's a certain level of confidentiality, and she already told us that she wasn't going to reporters because, you know, a higher authority was handling the case. I think she's assuming that if anything were to be publicized, they would have to be approved by us or by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. So I think that might have been a little off-putting. As far as her integrity, I think it's Loctite. I just don't have confidence at this point that, one, she has a ton of interest in what we're doing, and two, that she would be as receptive to the deceit that, you know, she's been given.
No, I hear that. All right. I guess we give her one more opportunity and we keep it more under wraps.
I think if we need her help,
We'll ask for it.
we'll ask for it. But
Alright.
I think it's too early on right now. I mean, we might exterminate this place and walk away with, you know, just the fact that we got rid of these bugs and there's no loose ends and we're good, and we still wouldn't have an answer to give them. But I think if she has an opportunity to establish some value, it'll land in our lap, not vice versa.
All right. So we have kind of taking inventory. We have the 2 boxes of evidence and the now police report.
Yep. Well, the blood,
blood,
and,
yeah, the
blood and
test
fingerprint report. Yep. As well as multiple other reports like the ones from the first responders.
Do we? And we already looked through those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys think we need to be here any longer? What's next on the agenda?
I see no reasoning. I do think we need to give a call to the landlord, see what information we can get from her. I don't know if we want to.
I just don't want that being traced back to us if we do have to burn something down. Check outside. Is there anybody listening in?
She's the landlord of the building that the deceased lived in. I don't think there's anything that would tie it back to us if we're just asking questions about him. Now, if we ask questions about the building, different story, but maybe she'll, like I said, give us that information without us actually prying it.
All right, let's just let's get out of here. I haven't seen those bugs in a while. I'm curious what they look like.
Can't stop thinking about the fucking bugs. So, collecting all the evidence in here and making your way back outside, you pass by the different cubicles and officers milling about, making your way out of the police department with this new report in tow. Giselle, stepping out into the sunlight, find themselves on the path to continuation of their operation, and that's where we're going to pick up next session.
Hey.
Thank you for listening to this installment of 12 Gauge, a Nasty Table production.